right on top over here. Exactly here. Then we will cut off. Yeah, exactly on top. Then I will cut off the bottom using the blade. The blade 在那边。啊，不用不用，一个 table 一个。Then I will roll up. Then I will roll. And roll. Then I will cut when I roll, so that it could match the thickness of the cake. You will need to cut off the excess. So when you come to this line, right, you hold your cake in this way so that you can see where are the matching line. So you cut on the meeting line and take out the excess. You cut the meeting line, then you close the gap. You don't have to do anything, we'll just leave the whole cake. Okay, you look up and watch this first. So you will have to make a half of the cake. Don't cut all the way down. Half of the cake. Okay, so you cut the cake into half. Then you cut the first slice. Second. So you have one pair. We will need to poke a hole first. Okay, you slant your needle tool a little bit. Okay, just a small little hole. We don't need to punch all the way in. I don't want it too deep because the needle is very thick. And what's going to happen if you go too in, it will be the hole for the screw pin may be too rough. So you have these two pins. This is very important. You need to make sure that the pin is inside first. Put it in and turn. Slowly screw it in. So if the cake is falling out, then you just push in a little bit. So turn. It should be a little bit slanted. You don't push in, but screw in instead. Okay, straight. Your hand, don't press the cake so much. You see, I press until the cake slanted already. Can you see it slanted? Okay, so what's going to happen is you're going to put this in. and try not to press the whole entire slice of cake. And you turn, while this time only hold gently the top. Screw all the way in, make sure this pin is vertically from the cake, facing vertical, like this. Okay, not horizontal, it's vertical. Then now is the time where you need to texture the cake. So the cake need to stay on the top at all times, even after during baking time. Don't take out, it will be very hard for you. So what's going to happen is I'm going to texture. Okay, I try not to move my towel, but if it moves out of the screen, please do let me know. You use your needle to move in circular motion, but not draw circles, just like scratching the clay. Then you clean off if the clay sticks onto the needle tool. So the color need to texture only, not the white clay. So can you see my needle moving in which way? It's in circular motion, but not poking in, right? Just scratch the surface. And clean the tool before you move on to the next color. So for all the sides, you also need to scratch the clay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So after this, just now I showed you that I have cream clay, right? So what you need to do is, for the cream clay, you will need to spread on.
Sorry, can you let us finish this part first?
So what is going to happen is you just use a needle tool to lift up a little bit and put onto the top of the cake. And the back of the cake. Lift up the towel. The towel is small so that it's easier for you to lift up and move around. Okay, if you pull out the cake from the towel, what's going to happen is the screw may be loose, so it may fall off when you're wearing it. So you just spread it at the back and the top evenly. It's supposed to look a little bit rough texture. It doesn't need to be smooth like water. It's supposed to be a little bit rough. So it's going to look like this.